in the dark. That's how some analysts and parts makers are feeling about one automaker's decision. We'll explain. Welcome to the newscast. I'm Tom Warbeck. That GM story in just a moment. But first up, the latest on the fight between Chrysler and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Turns out the dispute was short-lived. Chrysler says the two sides have, quote, resolved their differences in regard to NHTSA's recent request to recall 1993 through 2004 Jeep Grand Cherokee and 2002 through 2007 Liberty vehicles for fire risks. The automaker initially resisted the request. Now, Chrysler says it will conduct a voluntary campaign to visually inspect the vehicles. If necessary, Chrysler will provide an upgrade to the rear structure of the SUVs, essentially installing a trailer hitch to better manage crash forces in low-speed impacts. In a statement, the automaker saying, quote, Chrysler Group's analysis of the data confirms that these vehicles are not defective and are among the safest in the peer group. Nonetheless, Chrysler Group recognizes that this matter has raised concerns for its customers and wants to take further steps in coordination with NHTSA to provide additional measures to supplement the safety of its vehicles. For more on this story, visit our website, autonews.com. Transparency. These days, it's a buzzword that's used by everyone, from politicians to automotive executives. But GM has decided to stop publicly disclosing monthly production numbers and instead provide wholesale delivery figures. The move is causing a stir from economists to suppliers. For starters, GM's North American assembly numbers are folded into economic indicators, including ones published by the Federal Reserve. And parts makers say GM's actions could complicate planning. Many suppliers subscribe to output forecasts crunched by third-party research firms, which use production figures as a key input for their projections. Now, GM says a change to the way it records financial results for its vehicles makes the production data less relevant. The automaker and others have been releasing output information to firms, including the Automotive News Data Center, for decades. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is investigating problems with airbag sensors in the front passenger seats of 205,000 Suzuki SUVs. The Associated Press reports the probe includes 2006 through 2011 Grand Vitaras and SX4s from 2007 through 2011. In some cases, the sensors won't detect a child and airbags will inflate. The feds will determine if a recall is necessary. Question for you: what does the Chevy Cruze have in common with the Buick Verano, Chevy Volt, and Opel Astra? All come off a single architecture, Delta. And it's not just any platform. It's part of the age of mega platforms. Advisory firm Alex Partners says platforms covering 1 million or more vehicles, such as Hyundai's HD or Toyota's MC, will drive the industry's growth in the next 5 years. And this doesn't mean a return to cookie-cutter cars either.
What architecture means today and these platforms mean today are very different from where they were 10, 20 years ago. And therefore, what you're able to do both lengthwise, widthwise, styling-wise is very different, and what you're offering inside the vehicle and even the feel of the ride is very different than what it was before. You're able to get a wide variety of vehicles coming off of one platform with dramatically different engines.
John Hoffaker says mega platforms allow automakers to offer more products, from SUVs to luxury cars and even niche products cost effectively. They also help automakers better use factory capacity. But there are downsides. Among them, the risk that a single quality problem can span a global family of vehicles. That is our time for today. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow.